Good morning, 7th standard. Today we are going to learn new topic, that is your lesson number 13, changes physical and chemical. We know we see changes around us. Okay, in our day-to-day life, in our daily life, we observe many changes around us. For example, changes in weather. Okay, now rainy season, after rainy season, winter season comes, after winter season, summer season comes. So changes in weather occurs. Again, occurrence of day night. Okay, after the day, night comes, then after night, day comes. So these changes such as cooking of food also, then blooming of flowers, burning of wood. So a various changes we see around us. So everything in this universe undergo a change. Okay, so we have to discuss about the change. Every change has a cause. When we burn a candle, what happened? When we burn a candle, what happened? The candle burns, wax melts. Candle is made up of wax. उसका जो wax होता है वो melt हो जाता है and candles burn. Melting of a wax change and burning is also a cause of change. So during a change, there occurs a change in its size, shape, position, color, state, internal structure of the substances. Okay, कोई भी change होता है मतलब उसके अंदर केमिकली चेंज होता है, उसके अंदर उसका साइज चेंज होता है, शेप चेंज होता है, उसका कलर चेंज होता है ऑब्जेक्ट का, स्टेट ऑल्सो चेंज. सॉलिड स्टेट है, सपोज आइस, टेक एंड कंसिडर ऑफ द आइस. आइस है, आइस को हम फ्रीजर से बाहर निकाल कर रखते हैं तो क्या होगा, इट मेल्ट्स. सो आइस इज इन सॉलिड स्टेट. ओके, तो आइस को बाहर निकाल के रखेंगे, दैट आइस मेल्ट्स, then it converts into liquid state of water. After that, when again you keep that water inside the freezer, it again converted into ice, means from liquid it converted into solid state of matter. Okay, again when you boil that water, so that water changes into water vapor, insert means gaseous state. So that change in the physical state, it's a chemical state of matter, that means a change. Some changes occurring around us that are called natural changes, means day and night occurs, it's a natural change. Changes of season, changes of weather, these are natural change. Again, formation of cloud is a natural change. Weathering of rocks is also a natural change. Formation of glaciers, flowering of plants. So these are ripening of fruits. These are some natural changes. Okay. Then some changes are man-made changes also occur in our around us. Some changes that are called human-made change or artificial change or man-made change. They occur due to the human interference, means or human efforts. Some changes occur such as cooking of, suppose your mother is cooking food. Okay, cooking of food is also a change. इसमें क्या होगा, हम लोग फूड कुक करते हैं. सपोज यू आर कुकिंग अ राइस, सो राइस चेंज इनटू बॉइल्ड राइस. सपोज यू आर डूइंग अ चपाती फ्रॉम अ डो से चपाती बनेगी, इट्स अ मैन मेड चेंज. देन burning of oil is also man-made change. Weaving of cloth is also man-made change. Dissolving sugar, salt is a making sharbat is a man-made change. So some changes, they are occurrence artificially or man-made. These are man-made change. Okay, so in this lesson we have to discuss about a physical and chemical change. What is mean by the physical change? What is mean by a chemical change? So let's learn about changes, physical and chemical. Okay. So what changes taken place in the material scene? Here is a picture given in your textbook. So first picture is this milk. Glass में milk है. Milk is converted into curd. Then second is melting of ice. Okay. So milk, melting of ice. Then third is germination of seed. Then boiling of water. Then firecrackers. Burning of firecrackers. Burning wood. And here also firecrackers. Burning of firecrackers. So these pictures are given. So whether these are physical change or chemical change. So discuss this in this lesson. See here, which points will you consider while classifying the following changes into two groups? So falling of fruit from a tree, rusting of an iron, raining, lightning, and electric bulb, cutting vegetables. So these are the various changes. So we have to find out which change, physical or chemical. So let's see. We have previously studied some examples of changes like the ripening fruit, spoiling of milk, occurring naturally. These are natural changes. Can you think of other examples of such natural changes? As I told you earlier, natural changes means that happens naturally. That change that happens in the nature. Suppose क्या है ripening of fruit on a tree. Okay, it's a natural change. Day and night occurs. It's a natural change. Phases of moon is a natural change. Eclipses happen in nature. These are natural change. Growing of a plant is a natural change. Raining. Okay, weathering of rock. These are the natural changes. Okay, because they happens naturally. They are called natural change. Many changes we see man-made materials in our day-to-day life. So these are man-made changes. Many changes such as sharpening of pencil, baking bread, cooking food are useful to us, and these are therefore called useful changes. ये सब यूजफुल चेंज है, हमें चाहिए रहते ये चेंज. कुकिंग फूड चाहिए, भूख लगी तो खाना चाहिए तो हम लोग फूड कुक करते. दैट चेंजेस वी वांट टू राइट समथिंग, सो वी शार्प आवर पेंसिल. सो इट्स आल्सो यूजफुल चेंज. ओके, baking of bread, we want bread to eat, means it is also a useful change. Some changes happens, these are useful, they are called useful changes. Okay, but opposite to that, some are harmful changes also there. Which harmful changes? The changes that are not useful or changes that do us harm are called harmful changes. Okay, कि हमें जो changes से हमें वो अच्छे नहीं लगते, हमें वो कभी नहीं चाहिए, these are harmful changes. So can you tell me the example of harmful changes? Suppose earthquake occurs, occurrence of earthquake. It is a harmful change because it gives harm to life and property of plants and animals also. So these changes are harmful changes. Okay, occurring of accidents. इसको अच्छा लगता है नहीं लगता. So that is the harmful change. Flood, drought, these are harmful changes. Okay, so there are useful changes as well as harmful changes also. Then next, another thing about it, on the page number 89C, can you now classify the natural and man-made changes? You have to make a list in your copy, make a partition. On one side, write down useful change. On one side, write down harmful change. So make five changes, write 5 changes, give examples of 5 changes on natural change also, man-made change also, useful change also, and harmful change. Okay, it's your homework. So far, we have studied certain types of changes. What can you tell about two of these, namely bursting of a balloon and ripening of a fruit from the point of view of their duration? The duration of bursting of balloon is far shorter, that the ripening of fruit is long. So changes that takes place in a short period of time are called fast or quick change, while changes that takes place over a long period of time are slow or slow change. Okay. Again, we can classify the change into fast change and slow change. Fast change means rapid change occurs in the substance. Suppose you have balloon, you prick a balloon with the help of pin, suddenly the balloon bursts, means it's a fast change. Okay. But if you have a mango tree at your home, so small mangoes are present on a tree, small mango वो ripening mango आने तक के it takes place 1 or 2 months, ठीक है? So it is a slow change. जैसे कि weathering of rocks है, it is also a slow change. But breaking of glass, आपके हाथ में अगर एक कांच का ग्लास है, आप नीचे फेंक रहे उसको, क्या होगा? It breaks suddenly. So it's a fast change. Then bursting of balloon is a fast change. Okay. So this is the, now I have a chalk in my hand. I am going to break it. So it's a fast change. Okay. So some changes that takes place in short period of time or quickly, that is called fast change, and the changes that takes place over a long period of time are called slow change. Okay. So again, some few more examples you have to write in your copy: fast change and slow change. Five examples, write down. Okay. Then next is also changes are also two types: reversible change and irreversible changes are also. So melting of some wax and obtaining the original solid wax again in something we can do repeatedly. The changes that can occur in forward and reverse direction, that again and again are called reversible change. Ripe mango, however, cannot be transformed back into raw mango. So wood cannot be obtained from ash formed on a burning of wood. That is irreversible change. Okay. Changes also takes place in two types: reversible change and irreversible change. Suppose do you have elastic, you stretch it elastic. Okay. Then after, when you release your hand from elastic, the elastic comes its original position. अगर आपके हाथ में स्प्रिंग है, आप स्प्रिंग को भी स्ट्रेच कर रहे, अगेन आप रिलीज कर दोगे तो स्प्रिंग अपने ओरिजिनल पोजीशन पे आ जाएगा. वाटर है, वाटर को आप आइस बनाओगे, आइस का फिर से वाटर बनाओगे, मींस द चेंज इज रिवर्सिबल. द चेंज इज रिवर्सिबल, इट फॉरवर्ड एंड रिवर्स डायरेक्शन. ओके. गाड़ी है, आप सामने लेके जा रहे हो, फिर से पीछे ला रहे हो, इट्स अ रिवर्सिबल चेंज. So that is reversible change. But some changes cannot reverse back. These are irreversible change. Okay. क्योंकि example ले लो, ripening mango. कच्चे आम से आपको पका हुआ आम मिलेगा, पके हुए आम से फिर से आपको कच्चा आम मिलेगा? No. Suppose you have a dough. डो से आपको फिर से ब्रेड मिलेगी, ब्रेड से फिर से डो मिलेगा? No. Okay. So these are irreversible change. फिर से that changes never reverse back. So this is a irreversible change. Suppose you from milk we get curd. Okay, from curd we never get a milk. So it is a irreversible change. The changes that cannot get back or forward or reverse again. So these are irreversible change. Okay, children. Now another is periodic change and non-periodic change. Periodic change and non-periodic change. So on considering the above example, we find that some changes occur again and again after a definite period of time, after a definite interval of time. Such changes is called periodic change. And on the other hand, it cannot be said for sure when certain changes will recur after one occurrence. Even they recur, the time interval is not fixed. Such changes are non-periodic change. Again, the change is periodic change, non-periodic change. Periodic change means the change occurs again and again after the interval of time. जैसे कि डे एंड नाइट ले लो, इट्स अ पीरियोडिक चेंज. डे के बाद नाइट्स आती है, नाइट्स के बाद फिर से दिन आता है. सो इट्स अ पीरियोडिक चेंज. ओके, सो क्लॉक मूव्स 1 2 3. सो इट्स अ पीरियोडिक चेंज, है ना. एक के बाद 2 बजते, 2 के बाद 3 बजते, फिर से 4 4 1 घंटे बाद टाइम होता है. और से फेजेस ऑफ द मून. ओके, फेजेस ऑफ मून, फुल मून के बाद नो मून, नो मून के बाद फिर से फुल मून आता है. इट इज ऑल्सो पीरियोडिक चेंज. सीजन चेंजेस, इट इज ऑल्सो पीरियोडिक चेंज. ओके, देन नॉन पीरियोडिक चेंज मीन्स द चेंज occurs that is not happen in certain period of time is a non periodic change. जैसे कि occurrence of earthquake, eruption of volcano, बार बार वही पीरियड के बाद वो नहीं होता. It happens once in a time. It's a non-periodic change. Okay. So these are the changes. So that changes we see in physical and chemical change. कौन से changes देखिए. एक तो हमने आज we see natural change, man-made change. Okay, natural change occurs naturally. Man-made change, it's a interference of human being occurs. Natural change and man-made change. Just I'm revising the topic. Again, we see useful changes and harmful changes also. Okay, then we saw fast change and slow change. Okay, the change that takes place quickly, instantly, that is fast change, and the change that take a long period of time, it is a slow change. Okay, again we learn about reversible change and non-reversible change. Okay, reversible changes means forward and reverse direction में change होता है. Melting of ice, freezing of ice, it's a reversible change. Then irreversible change means the change never reverse back, that is irreversible change. Means ripening mango, we cannot get again a kacha aam from the ripening mango. Okay, that is irreversible change. Again some changes occurs, that is periodic change and non-periodic change. Okay, the change occurs periodically after the same interval of time, that is periodic change. Example of periodic change is occurrence of day and night. Phases of moon is the periodic change. Changes of time is a periodic change. Then non-periodic change means the change that is not fixed into interval of time, that is non-periodic change. So take an example of raining. Raining is non-periodic change, कभी भी बारिश होती है ना. Also occurrence of earthquake is also a non-periodic change. Then eruption of volcano is a non-periodic change. Okay children, so here we saw various changes, its difference. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to point out the examples of every type of change. Okay, so make a difference. So bye everyone. In our next video we will learn new topic, okay, about change physical and chemical. So bye everyone.